Hi there, welcome to this video in which we're going to be talking about from Chapter 13, Administration, Scoring, and Interpretation of Selected Tests from the book of Essentials of Strength Training and Conditioning by the NCSA. We're going to be focusing on the Balance and Stability chapter, and we're going to be assessing the Balance Error Scoring System test. Things that we're going to notice on the Balance Error Scoring System field test are the fact that you have to keep your eyes closed and hands on your hips and having your feet stable to the floor, even if it's in the ground or on the medium dense mat. The criteria for the Balance Error Scoring System field test are going to be seeing if you're having your eyes opened, seeing if your hands are lifted off the hips, if there's some stumbles or falls, any hip movement, forefoot heel movement, and if you cannot remain in position over 5 seconds, the field test must stop. Let's pause before we start the field test and let's notice which stance and which surfaces we have to get on. So for the first trial, we're gonna have both feet onto the ground. Then for the second trial, we're gonna have one foot onto the ground, that being the non-dominant leg. And then for the third one, we're gonna be having in a tandem position, being in a heel-to-toe foot position. Then we're going to include the medium dense mat and having both foot to the mat, then non-dominant foot to the mat, and lastly, we're going to be in a tandem position, in a heel-to-toe foot position into the mat. Then, before we start, we must not forget that we will have no footwear onto the mat and to the ground. So please remember to remove all athletic shoes. Okay, as you can see from the subject, remember from the error scoring criteria to not have your hands lifted off your hips, no eyes open, no stumbling, falling, or stepping, no movement of the hips, no movement of the forefoot and heels, and each subject has only a maximum of 10 errors per stance. So the test protocol for the Balanced Error Scoring System test is usually to assess the static postural stability and neuromuscular control, especially if any head injury like concussions or just trying to evaluate balance as part of physical fitness testing. So again, we do the Balanced Error Scoring System test because it's a simple, cost-effective, and reliable method to measure static balance and postural stability, in which you can just establish a pre-season baseline of your balance and just monitor any improvement or deteriorations over time.